Hey you guys, well, as most of you know, I posted a poll on Facebook asking you what would you like to see me cook out of the lobster mac and cheese, lobster shooters, or lobster cocktails, and hands down the lobster mac and cheese won. So as you can see, I'm about to make a video and show you how to make the lobster mac and cheese. So you're basically going to need about a pound to a pound and a half of cooked lobster meat. You're going to need a half a teaspoon of black pepper, a half a teaspoon of nutmeg, a tablespoon of kosher salt, a stick of butter, a half a cup of flour. You're going to need 2 cups of sharp cheddar. You're going to need 4 cups of Gruyere cheese, and for those of you who don't really know what Gruyere cheese is, it's a type of Swiss cheese. If you can't find that, you can also use, what is it called, Jarlsberg or something like that, Jarlsberg. It's another type of Swiss type of cheese as well. You're going to need 4 cups of milk. You're going to need about a half a cup to like maybe a cup of breadcrumbs, and no more than a pound of cooked elbow noodles. Okay, so let's get started. First, you're going to start by, and make sure your oven is set to 375. You're going to use 6 tablespoons of butter. You're going to heat that. And then while that's heating, you turn on your fire, and you're going to heat up your 4 cups of milk. Okay, and then as that's melting, you're going to go ahead and add in your half a cup of flour and start to mix that in. You're basically going to make like a white sauce. A lot of people call it a roux. And you just mix that in with the butter really well. Okay, and then by then your milk should be nice and warm, and you're going to go ahead and pour that in the pot like so. And go ahead and just mix that in. Make sure you get it all nice and mixed up. And then you're going to start by adding your cheese in there. Take your 2 cups of sharp cheddar. And your 4 cups of Gruyere cheese. And continue to mix that up. And then you can go ahead and also add in your half a teaspoon of black pepper, your nutmeg, a half a teaspoon of that, and your tablespoon of salt. And go ahead and continue to mix that in. You kind of want to let it bring it to a little boil so it can start to thicken up some. Alright. And then once your sauce gets nice and, you know, warm and cheesy like, you're going to go ahead and cut your fire off. And then you're going to go ahead and start to add in your noodles. And go ahead and just mix that in real well. It's nice and cheesy and saucy. Mix it in real well. And last but not least, we're going to add in this yummy lobster. Go ahead and get that in there. Just mix that up like so. And then you're going to take your baking dish and go ahead and pour this in. And then you can go ahead and set that aside for a minute or so. You're going to take your remaining piece of butter, put that in the pan, and heat that up. Go ahead and let that melt down. And then you're going to go ahead and add in your breadcrumbs. And just kind of mix this in just like this. Give them a nice little buttery flavor, I guess you can say. You don't want to fry them or really brown them. You're just kind of heating them up with the butter, letting it coat through. And then you're going to just go ahead and top it off with your breadcrumbs. That's going to give it that nice brown, crispy topping. Then you go ahead and pop it in the oven for a nice little 30 to 35 minutes, and there you have it. Lobster mac and cheese. I really appreciate you guys for watching, and I look forward to making more videos. It was actually my first time making that, and it actually tasted really good. It came out, you know, better than I expected for my first time making it straight out on camera like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and if you have any comments or you need any tips, you know, feel free to leave me a message or inbox me, and I'll answer your questions. Thank you guys. Bye.